Hello students, today we will learn about editing in MS Excel.
We already know how to enter data in an Excel worksheet. Entering data is not the only thing Excel is used for. Excel is also used for editing data and to perform various other calculations on the data. Let's understand a few scenarios where we need to edit data in a worksheet. Let's say you have maintained the records of your friends whom you want to invite to your birthday party. You have stored their details in a worksheet. You realized that you may have to change some information related to your friends. Some reasons that may lead you to modify your worksheet data are as follows.
You enter the wrong address of one of your friends. You want to change the phone number of one of your friends. You want to copy your friend's phone number's name and place it in another workbook. You want to change the text color of your friend's name.
These are some reasons that will make you modify the data of your worksheet.
Before you proceed further, let's learn the function of a few keys that are used for modifying the data in a worksheet. Let us first know about key description. Arrow keys. The arrow keys help to move one cell up, down, left or right. The Shift plus arrow key combination lets us select the next cell in the worksheet. Backspace. The backspace key enables you to delete the active cell content. By turning on the editing mode, we can delete one character to the left of the insertion point. Delete removes the cell contents, data and formulas from selected cells without affecting cell formats or comments. In cell editing mode, it deletes the character to the right of the insertion point. End. The End key can be used in different ways. In edit mode, this will move the insertion point to the right of the cell content. In case, if the scroll lock key is on, pressing End key will select the cell in the lower right corner of the active worksheet. Ctrl plus End will activate the last used cell in the lower right corner of the active worksheet. Ctrl plus End key will extend the active cell selection up to the last used cell in the lower right corner of the active worksheet. Enter. We can press the Enter key once we complete entering the content in the active cell. Once you press the Enter key, the next immediate cell would be activated in the worksheet. Home. Pressing the Home key will activate the first visible row in the worksheet. Page down. We can move one screen down by pressing the Page down key. Page up. We can move one screen up by pressing the Page up key. Space bar. Ctrl plus space bar selects an entire column in a worksheet. Shift plus space bar select an entire row in a worksheet. Ctrl plus Shift plus space bar selects the entire worksheet. Tab. We can move the next cell to the right of the active cell using the Tab key. Okay, now we will learn about entering text. We can add a different kind of data in the worksheet cells. This may consist of different types of information such as phone numbers, age, zip codes, etc. To enter data in the cell, follow the given steps. To enter text or labels. Number 1. Click on a cell in which you want to insert a value. Number 2. Type the text in the cell. Number 3. After entering the text in the cell, press the Enter key. Students note, by default, pressing the Enter key will activate the cell below the current cell. Let us understand how to edit cells in MS Excel. We can quickly and easily change cell value. There are various methods for cell editing, including double-clicking in the cell using the F2 key and typing in the formula bar. To edit a cell in the worksheet, Step 1. Click on the cell you would like to edit. Step 2. Press the F2 key on the keyboard or double-click in the cell. Step 3. Use the backspace or delete keys to erase the cell data. Step 4. Press Enter when you have finished editing the cell, or click in the cell you would like to edit. Step 5. Click in the formula bar and make the necessary changes. Step 6. Press Enter when you have finished editing the cell. Using Edit Mode. The Edit mode is used to update the content of the active cell. Follow the given steps to edit the content of a cell. Step 1. Select the cell you want to edit or simply double-click on the cell. Step 2. The cursor will blink, indicating that the cell is ready for editing. Note that the editing mode is indicated on the left side of the status bar. Position the pointer at the desired place and change the content of the cell. Step 3. Change the value and press the Enter key. The new values will be entered in the current cell. Let's note the point. When you start editing the cell, the edit mode indicator changes to ready mode. Copying and moving data. You might wish to move data from one worksheet to another or within the worksheet. MS Excel provides different commands to move data. To move or copy data, use the cut, copy and paste commands. The moved or copied data is stored temporarily in a location in computer memory called clipboard. Copying and pasting data.
Step 1. We first should select the cell or a range of cells that we want to copy. For example, B1, B5. Step 2. Click on the button in the clipboard group. Step 3. The cell will be selected with a dashed line around it.
Autofill. Sometimes it becomes important to enter the list of information. For example, we may use the list of months, days in our worksheet frequently. Autofill feature of MS Excel helps you to simplify the process of entering representative data. For example, column headings are often the months of the year or the days of the week. To simplify entering repetitive or sequential list of information, Excel has a tool called Autofill. This tool allows automated lists and custom lists to be easily added to a spreadsheet. Follow the given steps to create a list using an autofill feature. Step 1. Enter a list of desired values in the first 3 cells. Step 2. Select the cells in which you have entered the data. Step 3. Observe the plus fill handle sign is available just below the last active cell. Step 4. Place the mouse pointer on the fill handle and drag it down. Observe the remaining cells are filled with the desired values. Let us know how to use delete option. Deleting cells.
Step 1. The first step is to select the range of cells we wish to delete. Step 2. Click on the delete button in the cells group. Step 3. The delete dialog box appears.
Choose the delete cells options from the available options. Delete columns or rows.
Rows can be deleted by following the given steps. Step 1. Click on the columns header to delete it. Step 2. Now, click on the Home tab and from the cell group select the Delete Sheet column option. Or, right-click on the top of the column and select Delete option from the context menu. Formulas in Excel.
MS Excel is not only used for entering and editing data values, it is also used for performing calculations. In Excel, you can apply almost all types of formulas for performing calculations. These formulas help us perform simple as well as complex calculations.
An Excel formula always starts with an is equal to sign.
Let us now learn to perform simple calculations using Excel formulas.
To insert a formula,
enter 2 arithmetic values in cell B1 and B2. Step 1. Click in the cell B3 in which you want to add the formula. Step 2. In the cell B3 type equal to. Step 3. Now complete the formula by typing equals to sum bracket in B1 is to B2 bracket close. Step 4. Press the enter key. Observe the sum of values entered in the cell B1 and B3 is displayed in the cell B3. Copying formulas. Like many things in Excel, there is more than one way to copy formulas. To complete formulas using autofill. Step 1. Click in the cell that contains the formula. Step 2. Position the mouse on the autofill handle. A thin black cross will appear.
Step 3. Drag the autofill handle within the range of cells. Observe, the formula is applied to the range of cells.
To copy formulas using copy and paste. Step 1. Click in the cell that contains a formula. Step 2. Select copy from the ribbon in the editing group. Step 3. Highlight the cell where you would like to paste the formula. Step 4. Select paste on the home ribbon in the editing group. Okay, let us know about the AutoSum function. Let's now insert values in the first 10 cells starting from A1 to A10. Type the following formula in cell A11 equals to sum bracket in A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 plus A7 plus A8 plus A9 plus A10 bracket close. Well, the above formula requires a lot of typing from our end. The other way is to use the AutoSum function. The AutoSum function is shown in the ribbon when you click on the Home tab. Create the total columns values using AutoSum.
Step 1. Select cell where you would like the total to be placed. Step 2. Press the button on the Home ribbon. Or, the AutoSum feature automatically looks for cells that have values in them. It will read values until it finds the first blank cell. Step 3. Press enter.
Let us quickly have a look on chapter review. The backspace key deletes one character to the left in the formula bar. In cell editing mode, the delete key removes the character to the right of the insertion point. The end key moves the cell in the lower right corner of the window when the scroll lock is turned on. The enter key completes a cell entry from the cell or the formula bar. The move key moves the cursor to the beginning of a row in a worksheet. The Control plus Shift plus space bar selects the entire worksheet. In Excel, a formula starts with equal to sign. There are 3 alternative methods for copying formulas in Excel.